stretching out. So right now, guys, we're at a rest stop, taking a break from driving and all that. I gotta say, Pennsylvania is really beautiful. There's a lot of scenery, a lot of mountains, a lot of good stuff to see. I couldn't stop filming it. I really couldn't. And now we're on our way home. Okay, let's do this. So yes, this video is based on my very last day in New Jersey / Pennsylvania. Oh, and then speaking of New Jersey. So on October 2nd, 2016, my very last day being up north in New Jersey, my family and I decided to take a nice long trip all the way up to North Pennsylvania to see a special family member that my side of the family hasn't seen in a long time. Now, I don't want to spare too much details about that because it is personal business and everything, and I try to keep that personal. Because, you know, knowing me, I just tell you the full details and everything. Just as long as it's okay with other people. But I also don't want to push myself at times. But anyway, getting back on track, just going to tell you the whole basis of the trip and my experience with it and how awesome it was. Say a little bit of goodbyes towards some of my family members that live in New Jersey and so on and so forth, but we took care of that. Now, the trip itself was pretty cool, to be honest, because honestly, we went a totally I've been to Pennsylvania only twice in my life, but that was only because I went to Philadelphia. Technically, I'd never really been to anywhere else in Pennsylvania that was outside of Philadelphia, if that makes any sense. But it was pretty cool though. The trip itself was pretty amazing because we used Google Maps to lead our way and everything. You know, obviously Google Maps gets you everywhere. So we used the GPS, it took us where we needed to go. But I gotta say, like, just on the way there, like, I could not put my camera down. Like, everything was just so intriguing. All of the scenery, all of the cities that we were passing, it was just amazing. Whole different side of New Jersey like I've never seen before. And it was obviously because I've never been to North Pennsylvania before. Or like I said earlier, I've never been to anywhere outside of Philadelphia, so this was a whole new experience for me. The scenery started to change, things started to get a little bit more higher as an incline, and the views of just everything was amazing and quite beautiful, may I say. The video may look cool now, but technically this was how it really was in the car throughout the whole time. Yeah, now you know. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but you know, just that's how it was. Now, remember we were passing through one of the Brunswicks of New Jersey, and we passed by this. Okay, the clip is going to be a little bit quick. But you know, you can click and pause and just read the sign, but here you go. And then we passed this. How cool is that? I mean, I don't know about you, but I get pretty psyched when it comes to stuff like that. And as we kept continuing to travel up north, there's the sign for New York City, just 2 miles away. And then we had to pass it. Still pretty amazing though. Then came closer, wait for it, the Pennsylvania towns. Okay, watch closely as the scene kind of changes. So then we decided to take a break. It was at Wendy's.
I got a really nice one.
That was my order.
So we are in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. It's very nice here. You know, there's just so much scenery on the road that I just filmed so much. I just couldn't resist.
Which is true. I could not resist filming. I could not put my camera down if it were to save my life. This was just so... This was such an amazing experience to me. What else could I do but just film, you know what I mean? Especially if I'm in a new area that I've never been in before. What else could I do? And East Stroudsburg was where we were at. And just everything I like about the area is that it's just so everything is just on an incline. There were a lot of hills in the area and the places were all close together. There was a lot of trees in the surroundings and it was beautiful. Then got to the neighborhoods and the houses just did their own thing. You know, it seemed like it was just like a lot of trees and houses. And these were big houses too, but still so gorgeous. Like, oh my gosh. So around this time we see our mystery person that or at least that my family members haven't seen in such a long time, and it was amazing. It was amazing for those guys to connect with each other again and, you know, catch up on old times. And now here's the footage of us on our way back. It just gets more exciting and more exciting as I tell you. I gotta control myself. So now we're seen here passing the Delaware Water Gap. Like, for real. On the way there, I had footage of the signage saying Delaware Water Gap. And now on the way back, there it is in actuality. The Delaware Water Gap.
It's gorgeous.
That's a nice place to come back. Not the same old boy on my way.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I just think it's amazing how all those trees and everything are just standing there. And then they're just standing on a mountain. Like, that's just mind-blowing. Very, very beautiful. I mean, imagine trying to cut those bad boys down. Let's hope they don't do that. Say maybe roughly around 5 p.m. I don't know, that's just a rough educated guess by me. Why did I say rough educated? Long story short, we're back in New Jersey. Going through this again is just, oh my gosh. I'm really feeling some excited type of way right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. You know, guys, as it took to edit this video, all of the Pennsylvania footage, I literally had like 55 minutes of footage. But that's not even the worst part, because I've deleted videos before, so technically I had almost an hour and a half full of footage. Like I said, I mean, what else was I supposed to do? You know, it's all mind-blowing to me. And just like that, that was my very last day in New Jersey / Pennsylvania. And also with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video very much. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content in the future. And as always, LOL, live your life. Also, before I go, I just also want to say that the very next film featured video that I have for this channel is going to be exactly like this one, except it's a whole different journey and a whole other story that I have yet to tell. But stay tuned for that one whenever it gets released, and I hope you guys have a very good day, and thank you for tuning in.